you, John. I think the thing we can say about the week ahead is thank goodness it's not January, because it really would be bitterly cold. Mind you, even this coming week in the south it's not going to be mild, to say the least, but that's a day or two off. At the moment we've got this area of low pressure to contend with. That's producing a fair number of showers, but it does slip away onto the continent. You see these easterly winds coming in, loads of isobars across the south, so for a time it is pretty windy. But what this chart doesn't show you is that it isn't just high pressure and plain sailing. There is a weather front across the south that we have to contend with. At the moment, though, it's showers. They've been packing in from the west during the course of the morning. We've seen some heavy ones in the west. At the moment, most eastern and northern areas are dry, but the clouds beginning to bubble up, and we will, I think, find some showers coming along before long, so the best of the sunshine in the east at the moment. And some of those showers across the southern part of the country could well be heavy with some hail and thunder, but they begin to fade from the northwest as time goes on. Temperatures about average, but feeling a little bit chillier in some of those heavy showers. Now, the showers inland will mostly die away after dark tonight, but we will find some showery rain, some snow over the Pennines there, coming into eastern parts later on in the night. But in the west and in the south, I think enough clear skies for a touch of frost. And then we begin to see the high pressure squeezing in, the low pressure to the south of us, the east or northeasterly winds coming along. It does mean to say for eastern and southeastern parts tomorrow, quite a windy day, and a cold wind at that, and there'll be some outbreaks of rain, perhaps some sleet or snow over some of the hills. But in the west and the north, mostly dry and bright with the best of any sunshine. Some frost to come tomorrow night in Scotland, and then we're going to have this weather front to contend with for the rest of the week, not moving very far really, stretched out across or near to southern parts of the country, keeping it cloudy there, often quite windy, with further outbreaks of rain. Whereas again, the further north you go, the brighter and drier the weather becomes, although again, on Tuesday night there will be some frost across the north, especially in Scotland. Looking at the second part of the week, the high is still there, the front is still there, hardly moving, as I said a while ago. So again, well, there's not much to choose really. Spot the difference, because again, for Wednesday and indeed into Thursday, as that weather front is hardly going to move at all, there isn't going to be much changing in the weather. Obviously, it's not going to stay cloudy all the time across the south without breaks of rain, but the emphasis certainly is on the cloud in the south with the rain and somewhat lower temperatures, whereas further north it's a lot brighter and drier, and indeed there'll be a fair amount of sunshine, I should think, in those western parts of Scotland. That's all for now. A very good day.